Hello everyone. Welcome to the Blockchain News Club. We have some incredible news. XRP has broken the 40 cents barrier. The bulls are back. It looks like we are in another bull run and this could be a big one. Ripple's XRP has been one of the best performing cryptocurrencies this week in terms of price. XRP has been getting a lot of attention from traders in the last few days, beat out its competitors to get gains of up to 15%. XRP bulls should be proud of this move, especially since it happened when the prices of most of the top altcoins by market value went down. In a recent tweet, Santiment, a cryptocurrency market intelligence platform, talked about the bullish pattern and said that the rise in XRP's price can be explained by the rise in network addresses over the past week. Santiment says that XRP's social dominance has also gone up, which has sparked interest in the asset and caused its price to go up. At the same time, a recent move by whales has also helped XRP. Whale Alert says that large amounts of XRP tokens have been moved by whales. This week, a huge number of whale purchases were seen, which drove up the price of XRP. As soon as the moves were made, the price of XRP went up by 10%. This was when the purchases were made. People who support Ripple are also waiting for the end of the SEC versus Ripple case. Dan Gambardello, a well-known expert on crypto, thinks that a decision will be made on the case soon. He thinks that the ruling will change the current state of the cryptocurrency market as a whole. I think we'll see a ruling on the Ripple case by March. Considering the timing of the market cycles, this could be a huge pivot point for a crypto shift from bear to bull on the macro. Tweeted Dan Gambardello. In the Ripple v. SEC case, a lawyer says what the verdict will be as the deadline approaches. The crypto community is waiting for the final decision in the case between Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. Both sides have made their final arguments. Based on what was said during the hearing, the matter has given people a chance to think about how the case might turn out. In this line, John Deaton, a defense lawyer and well-known commentator on the case, says what he thinks will happen. In a tweet from January 13, the lawyer said that it was likely that the case would be settled after the judge made the final decision. Most people in the XRP community didn't like the prediction, though, because it said that the judge would make a decision before a settlement was reached. He made it clear that the result is possible, especially if both sides want to avoid more appeals. Some people are confused about my prediction that the Ripple case doesn't settle until after Judge Torres renders a decision. A settlement could occur after, which would eliminate any potential jury trial and also eliminate any potential appeal, he said. In SEC v. Ripple, a crypto lawyer makes shocking predictions for the year 2023. John Deaton, a crypto lawyer and XRP activist, has made some predictions about the year 2023. As expected, the lawyer's predictions were about the law, but it was interesting that one of them came true almost right away. Let's start with the first one. First, Deaton said that he thought the case between Ripple and the U.S. Securities Commission would be decided by a judge. This point of view has upset a lot of people in the XRP community, most of whom want the case to end with a settlement or a summary judgment. But Deaton went on to say that a settlement is also possible after a judge has made a decision. This would mean that there would be no more appeals and the case would not go to a jury trial. The lawyer's other two predictions were directly about the Securities and Exchange Commission. So, Deaton thinks that the investigation into Sam Bankman-Fried, the head of the infamous FTX exchange, will turn up a number of dirty details about his meetings with top SEC officials. So, the lawyer thinks that Gary Gensler, the current head of the SEC, will step down before the end of 2023. The second of Deaton's four predictions, though, came true on its own. Deaton couldn't have known how soon it would happen when he said that cryptocurrency exchanges would be sued for selling cryptocurrencies that aren't registered as securities. The SEC filed charges against the Gemini Exchange and Genesis, a crypto broker, this morning for exactly these kinds of violations. Now, I came across an interesting clip. Let's take a look at it.
There's a time you went to college campuses and you talked about an equity and debt. I think in this case it wasn't necessarily Fed-induced, but it was entitlement-induced. Yeah. And that it could come, this was 10 years ago, and I think you said sometime between, Nostradamus. You said 2020 and 2035.
Yeah.
So it's 2000, is it 2022? Is it happening?
We are in deep trouble. So everything I said at those colleges is worse in terms of the metrics, except for one thing. And what I miscalculated was I didn't calculate zero rates, I used 4% rates. on in 2016 was don't cut Social Security, don't cut entitlements. So nothing was done. Joe Biden has excoriated Rick Scott because he dared mention maybe we shouldn't be increasing senior pays. But if you look at the reversal I just talked about, and you use the CBO estimate, which is rates at 3.8%, which I think, frankly, is pretty optimistic, given all the things we've talked about. By 2027, the interest expense alone on the debt eats all health care spending. By 2047, it eats all discretionary spending. So we're now getting into fiscal dominance. By the way, by 49, it eats all Social Security. We're getting to the point now where the interest expense on the debt is so high that it's going to eat up our ability to basically service the next generation. I'm not even sure about the current one.
Okay.
I brought some cyanide if you'd like one.
No, I'm thinking about that, and I'm thinking maybe we'll be okay. but
yeah, because we'll be dead.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Now, with the lawsuit ending in sight and the bulls taking over the crypto market, we can expect some great price increase. Get your bags ready, folks. It's time for some XRP action. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for regular updates in the blockchain community.